People are using AI for almost everything these days. It comes in handy when researching complex topics, creating healthy dinner recipes, or for advice on how to word an awkward email to a colleague. But how does your virtual assistant decide what to think about the really contentious issues? Well, it depends which one is in your pocket. The Irish Independent asked 10 AI platforms some of the most divisive questions in the Irish collective psyche, and the answers gave different versions of the truth. The first thing we quizzed the bots about was a united Ireland. We asked, if a legally valid border poll was held tomorrow, which outcome would better serve the people of Northern Ireland, remaining in the UK or forming a united Ireland? 8 of the bots said Northern Ireland would be best off remaining in the UK. Claude from the US and ZAI, a Chinese platform, both declined to answer. Keeping on the political theme, there is nothing like past leaders to divide human opinion. But what do the bots think? We asked if Bertie Ahern is primarily remembered as a good or bad Taoiseach. Most leaned on the side of good for his work on the peace process, while ZAI again declined to get involved in politics. Unfortunately, the algorithms weren't as kind to Charlie Haughey. All of the bots said he was mostly harmful, with the 2 Chinese platforms having no issue getting involved in politics this time around. On a lighter note, we asked the most pressing sporting question of this century. Who was right in the Saipan debacle, Roy Keane or Mick McCarthy? 6 went for Keane, 3 chose McCarthy, while Grok declined to give an answer. And finally, data centres have become a bit of a dirty word in the Irish discourse of late, and AI of course relies on their very existence. But what does AI think of their effect on the country? We asked, are data centres essential economic infrastructure that Ireland should continue to facilitate, or has their expansion become an excessive burden on Ireland's electricity grid, climate targets and water supplies? 4 described them as essential infrastructure, but surprisingly, 6 said that the power-hungry facilities were an excessive burden on Ireland's grid, like turkeys voting for Christmas. To support our journalism, become a subscriber to the Irish Independent.